So hey, if you are from Instagram and you're new to this channel, it is a bunch of content. And I barely get views. I barely have subscribers. I barely post. And first thing I want to say is it's because I'm really insecure and about actually starting a YouTube channel, starting to edit. But I've been thinking about doing YouTube for a while, kind of as a side thing, hoping it would kick off. But if my YouTube channel does end up ever kicking off, which I kind of hope it does, I'm probably gonna have a lot of scandals. So, or something like that. I'm being delusional right now. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, so this is just me raw. That'll probably be one of my last videos doing this whole thing on my phone. And yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna recap what I said on Instagram. I basically do not give a shit about whatever other people have to say about me. Mainly because I'm too old for that shit. I'm 18 and I can't do that anymore. I've had a lot of bad kind of encounters with ex-friends and whatever because of the person that I am and who I am becoming. And a lot of the time I would refer and they would refer to me as childish. And yeah, it's totally correct to say that some of my behavior is childish, but let me explain. My mentality is basically if you want to get into a fight with me and you want to confront your issues with me, then you do so, but you do so in a respectful manner. You don't try to word it as in you label my behavior. You just gotta tell me yo, sometimes you act this way and but you're not that. But instead, some of my past friends label me as childish, and for that they have every right to do so. They have every right to feel that is how I am, and they have every right to feel that I'm immature. I would like to say that is a fucking lie. I was immature. I feel like I'm more mature now, and I feel like I owe myself this kind of thing because as much as I wanna say they can see me as immature, but that is because you put that label onto someone. Now, for me, I think a lot of my friends, yeah, they are mature, or ex-friends, they are mature, they avoid conflict, they're nah, but I think that's just kind of boring. You have to have conflict in order to resolve shit. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because there was a recent issue with someone that I used to be friends with, and yeah, I overreacted, and yeah, she did say a bunch of shit I think it was to hurt me, to get me the fuck out of her life, but I also said a lot of hurtful shit to her because I was hurt. But I just want to say something to everybody on here that's watching this right now. I don't ever want you to victimize yourself. I don't ever want you to not stop striving for greatness. I don't ever want you to give up on your goals and your dreams and I don't ever want you to brush your achievements underneath the rug, and I don't ever want you to brush your struggles underneath the rug, because that is what makes you you. That is why we are human. And for me to sit here and put myself in a positive light would not be without addressing flaws and whatever. Yes, I can be a hypocrite. Yes, I tend to be ignorant sometimes when talking about a topic. I feel as though, when I do research on my topic, I sound a lot better, which is what I would like to strive to. But that is never or has never been how I roll, because I'm just not that person. But I want to become more educated to talk about topics like that. Now, I'm also learning how to be skeptic of what's put out there, like what kind of information. And sometimes I have to pull myself from situations because of that. But anyway, yeah, like I feel that way, but I just wanted to say for the record, with that woman, I did invalidate her feelings, and it wasn't right of me, and I told her that, and I told her, yes, she's right, in every right to not want me in her life, and that is fine, and I am dedicating a whole video to her, or not a whole video, but I am dedicating this to her. But to me, everything she said was correct, and I think being the bigger person, I think yeah, I was immature, and it's hard for most people to admit when they're wrong. It's hard for me to apologize, and sometimes I forget to apologize, but yeah, I did hurt this woman's feelings a lot, and I wasn't being a good friend. However, I think when I was trying to be a good friend and I was trying to warn her about things that I saw and whatever, she would call me childish, and she would be like, oh, well, like, that's not how I would deal with it, or that's not how I deal with things. And I said, that's fine. You don't have to deal with things the way that I deal with them, and I get that. I am pushing that on you, I guess, but I think if you change the ways that you coped with things or that you did things, you'd maybe have a better and a more positive outcome. Now, I realized that wasn't right of me either, but that's just how I feel, because sometimes people don't realize how stuck they are, and it's not just with her, it's with other people. And the fact is I feel like a lot of lately my friends are trying to push buttons with me and be like, well, people view you as this and people view you as that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do not care. I do not get why I should care. Unless it means that they're going to talk bad to like a boss or something about that and risk me getting a job or something. Like, I don't care. I don't want to be hated by everyone. But I also know that I don't have to be loved by everyone. And I accept that people do not like me, and yes, that can get in the way sometimes with me, and I feel lonely because I have no friends or whatever, or I feel like I'm a burden to my current friends. And for that, I want to say I've always felt that way because people don't take me the way that I should be taken, and then when people do get to know me, it feels almost as if like it's good, like it's a good thing. But I know that I have, God, this is gonna get deep. I know I have issues, and it sucks that I have those issues, but they're issues that I have to deal with and go through, and I'm getting the help that I need. I I'm just blunt and I'm very open, and people don't like that, and that is a-okay to me. If you cannot handle my bluntness or whatever, that is on you. I am not changing for anybody. But if I see that an overwhelming amount of people do not like me, then I'm gonna change that, because I don't think that I should have an amount of people that outweigh the amount of people that do appreciate me. I think it should be balanced. Now, I just want to take a minute or two to tell you guys what the heck is up in my mental state. I've been doing good. I haven't had as many bad days as I used to, and I feel like that's a lot of to do with the fact that Piolo's been a really good person and influential figure in my life, and he always helps me when I'm having down days, and it's normal to feel down, but I know for myself it's not a normal down. It's like 3 weeks of down and then it's back to up, or normal, whatever normal is. So yeah, I just wanted to take time to tell you guys that. Also, yeah, so to end this video off, I've been doing great. Unfortunately, haven't been working as much due to my mental state, and I know that it's also hypocritical of me to say that, oh, you can't blame everything on your mental illness and da-da-da. I'm not diagnosed, but I know that I can't function properly when I'm really, 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 really down, and I have to take a moment to reflect, and I have to be like, well, why do I feel this way, or whatever, I have to go through, things differently, and the way I did it, this time around is, I just forced myself to go to the gym with Piolo, because, I felt that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. And on a positive note, I just want you guys, to, if you're still watching this, don't be so hard on yourselves. We are often our worst critic, and that sucks, that we oftentimes take more negative than we do positive, and I just want you guys to compliment yourselves. You guys are amazing for watching this video. You guys are amazing by sticking by my side. You guys are amazing people doing amazing things at your own amazing pace, and you guys are just lovely, and just, I speak from my heart when I say it doesn't matter what you're going through right now, who you are, as in the social location, race, gender, age, ability, religion, I don't care. Whoever is watching this currently, you are loved. I want to say I love you, but love is such a strong word. I'm going to say that I love the idea, I guess, of you, but I really want to say that you are loved by those around you, and no matter what you're going through, I'm sure you can get through it. Look at me, I've had down days and up days, and I'm still here. I've had an attempt or two. I've been to therapy and all this shit, and don't just compare yourself to me, because that was where I got stuck, but everyone goes at their own pace, and my pace may or may not be quicker than someone else's. So just move at your own pace, live to your own truth, as long as it doesn't discriminate or dehumanize any other human being or doesn't contribute to climate change. You do you. Yeah. So just give yourself a compliment, a pat on the back. Go treat yourself to a spa day or something. Go treat yourself to some meditation, whatever works for you to get back to your positive zen, whatever. Or it doesn't have to be zen, it could be whatever, whatever, like, it could be whatever. Stay away from drugs and alcohol, kids. I think that's all I have to say. Peace out. A-Town. Okay, bye.